ReaperBoy, State Pickle, ReaperBoy name change theory, ReazorBoy, ReavorBoy, or ReavorBoy. What if the name ReaperBoy isn't the final version? In the world of the Jailbima Rotains universe, names aren't just labels, they're identity codes. And today, we're breaking down a major naming shift that could completely redefine the character we know as ReaperBoy. So here's the situation. The name ReaperBoy might be getting replaced. And not just once, but possibly evolving into one of three variants. ReazorBoy, ReavorBoy, ReazorBoy. And each version carries a slightly different tone, energy, and branding direction. Why the change is happening. One major reason behind this possible shift comes from influence outside the core universe, specifically the comic series The Boy of Death. Now, The Boy of Death is a fantasy action manhwa, where a boy trades years of his life for tickets that let him use the abilities of the dead. He ends up protecting a girl and fighting bullies in a world that mixes psychological tension with action storytelling. But here's the key point. Even though it sounds dark, it's actually not as heavy as people expect. The tone is more repetitive, action-driven than deeply grim. And that creates an interesting contrast. So creators working in similar death-themed boy protagonist spaces may want a name that feels less generic, more original, more brandable, and more legally safe. Section: breaking down the name options. Let's analyze the three contenders. ReazorBoy feels sharp and futuristic. It sounds like energy, speed, and precision, almost like a weapon name. ReavorBoy leans darker and more emotional. It has a grave echo vibe closer to sorrow, loss, and aftermath energy. ReazorBoy is the most aggressive sounding. It feels like a fusion of Razor and Reaper, clean, dangerous, and franchise ready. Section: full name branding. Now here's where it gets even more important. The full name could define the official canon identity. ReazorBoy State Pickle, ReavorBoy State Pickle, ReazorBoy State Pickle. This surname style addition, State Pickle, turns the character into something more structured, almost like a registered lineage or universe classification. It separates him from being just a Dark Boy character and pushes him into full franchise territory. Section: what this means for the character. If ReaperBoy is retired, this isn't just a rename. It's a rebranding move. It suggests a shift away from generic Death Boy naming tropes, a move toward original identity creation, and a stronger attempt to stand apart from similar manga wanwa concepts like The Boy of Death. So the real question is ReaperBoy too generic for the future? And if so, is the true final form ReazorBoy State Pickle, or something even more unexpected? Let me know which name you think should become canon, because in this universe, names don't just describe characters, they define what they become.
Welcome to Title Stark School, when we are featuring ReaperBoy State Pickle. When my life is losing but don't see it, I realize that something is wrong with my life. But until my best friend showed up, Triple Boss at...
Hello everyone, I'm ReaperBoy State Pickle, and I have a best friend named Triple Boss That, and we go to a school called Title Stark School.
ReaperBoy State Pickle is fun to be around with.